with New York Jets running back Matt Forte at Navy Pier in beautiful Chicago in the 40s today in late April.
You sure it's 40?
Do you miss it? Do you miss Chicago already?
With this weather and I'm freezing right now, I can't say that I do miss it right now. But I'm pretty sure once I get up to New Jersey and then New York and stuff, I'll miss it. But I'll always be back.
I'm from there. It is warmer right now there, but
yeah.
With that said, I mean, you know, what is your initial reaction to coming back to Chicago and what you did for this city for so many years?
Just gives me a sense of accomplishment that I can come back and, you know, when I walk down the streets, guys are, you know, people are like, man, appreciate what you've done and thanks for playing for us. And, you know, the fans are the great part about it. You know, they appreciate the time spent on the field, the blood, sweat, and tears that have been, you know, put into all the hard work at Soldier Field and stuff. So, you know, it feels good to come back and to see that.
Why did you decide it was time to go?
I didn't. You know, the Bears actually decided for me that it was time to go because they didn't offer me anything to come back. So, you know, it's bittersweet. You know, I've done a great job of being a professional running back here and doing and, you know, breaking, you know, records and doing all that type of stuff. But at the same time, I'm excited that it's going to be a change of scenery, that where, you know, I get to go and play for a different team, different organization, and have different teammates and stuff, which, you know, can be good sometimes when change happens. Sometimes it's good. So I'm excited about that.
We can maybe see, I guess it's too foggy to see Soldier Field over the Field Museum right now, but is there anything you would have changed about your Bears career when you think about it?
No, can't say that there is anything I would change about it. You know, I've put all my heart into it when I played for the Bears, and you know, I've done a lot of great things on the field and off the field. I guess the only thing I would change would be to get into helping out the community earlier in my career than I did. You know, I was basically I would do things, you know, here and there, but I do a lot more now than I did before.
What were some of the opportunities you had here in Chicago?
Just mentoring kids and going in neighborhoods where they don't have a lot of positive male role models and, you know, struggling academically in certain areas, and being able to go and inspire them to want to do better and be better for themselves, and so that in life in general they can be successful.
Jay Cutler is a guy that this community has not always accepted with open arms.
Yep.
I mean, when you think about playing with him, do you think he was unfairly ridiculed sometimes by the city?
Yeah, not only by the city, there's everybody. You know, the entire media, they always like to pick on him. And one of the media guys say, you know, we don't just pick on guys, it's always got to be warranted. But I think it's not warranted with him. You know, he's an easy story, and what people like to read and what they like to hear or see is controversy. And when they see Jay Cutler, they want to just hear something about him, and he's an easy target for him. And it's unfortunate that that's how his career has been, but you know, he's been picked on a lot.
Do you think the city will get over the Caleb Hanie game when he came in for Jay in the NFC Championship game?
Never. They'll never get over that because you know, we were so close to going back to the Super Bowl and you know, redeeming it from 2006, and you know, it's one of those things that you can't explain and you can't say anything about it. You know, I was in the game and I didn't even know what happened, so you know, it's a tough thing to get over.
The Jets, what appeals to you about this new team?
Just how they improved last year. You know, they won 10 games last year under Coach Bowles, a first-year head coach, and you know, the dynamics of the team as well. A really, really good, stout defense that we have. A good offensive line with you know, great players who've been there for a while, and also my big receivers on the outside who can block for me. You know, when I run down, you know, maybe break a long run. So not only that, but you know, we're looking to get, you know, Fitzpatrick back, obviously, but contract negotiations do take time, and looking forward to getting him back.
How much did that play a factor? Brandon Marshall obviously being a wide receiver for the Jets.
Yeah, you know, everybody, you know, kind of thinks, oh, I went there but it was more than that. You know, Brandon kind of vouched for them and gave me his word how much of good organization it is, how it's run, how the training room is there, which is big, because you got to stay on the field and be healthy. So just hearing, how good of a time Brandon has had there, and going visit and talking to the coaches and being around the facility, I know that, he was obviously, right. And so it was just a good fit for me.
How much do you still have to prove in your career?
I think a lot. Each year is bigger and bigger every year because, there's always something to be said, after you do good one year, it's like, oh, well, can you do better the next year? Or if you don't do as well, it's, oh, maybe he's taking a step back. So you always have to prove yourself year in and year out. And so I still feel like I have a lot to prove in my career.
And you're working with Verizon here today. What exactly are you doing with them?
Yeah, Verizon mobile.com, and I don't even know why I said .com. It's not .com, but it's NFL Mobile from Verizon, where you can catch live stream of the draft or any game, a live stream from directly on your phone. And it's only through Verizon that does that. So if you're somewhere and say you're late and you're getting home and you want to catch the game, or you're stuck somewhere, you can just pull out your phone on Verizon on the mobile app and catch the game there, or even catch the draft and catch every pick of it streamed live.
That's Matt Forte, New York Jets running back.